all this other gaming news going on this week, as this is the non E3 week. But we're getting a ton of gaming news from PlayStation State of Play that came out on June 4th to the Nintendo Switch 2 releasing on June 5th, and the latest Sims 4 roadmap releasing on June 5th. I have completely forgotten about Jackbox Party. I mean, we know that there's both a standalone Trivia Murder Party 3 coming out later this year, and a Jackbox Party Pack 11 coming out later this year. But I didn't even think to check because we haven't had any like formal announcement lately. But there was a blog post posted on June 3rd with a little bit more information regarding the upcoming Trivia Murder Party 3. Now, this one's supposed to have online access, which will be the first in Trivia Murder Party history, where you'll be able to play online with other people from across the globe, both friends and random matchmaking. So I just wanted to go over this little blog post really quick because I thought it was exciting. So it says Jackbox players have been asking for ways to play with friends across the globe who knew our fans were so popular. Actually, we did. We know many of you are already finding creative ways to play remotely using social apps and other platforms. But as online gaming becomes a cornerstone of social play, we wanted to make it even easier by empowering you to connect and play with old friends and new directly within our games. No extra apps or complicated coordination required. And what better way to connect with friends and strangers online than through a game of Trivia Murder Party 3, where new connections may cost you your life, but at least you die laughing. We're thrilled to bring online play to this fan favorite title, and with it comes an exciting challenge. How do we preserve the Jackbox experience players know and come to love from local Trivia Murder Party while seamlessly adapting it for online play? We want online play in Trivia Murder Party 3 to be simple and approachable, as Jackbox Games has always been, and we're building the experience with that in mind. Players who purchase the standalone game can easily start a lobby, have local players join just like any other Jackbox games, or hop online to connect with other remote groups. Even better, your local players can come along for the ride online. Hate playing games with strangers online, dare we say stranger danger? Good news, local play isn't going anywhere in Trivia Murder Party 3, so you can still hop on with just the friends you have in the room. So here's some frequently asked questions about this new upcoming game. So will this Murder Party 3 work with Discord, Zoom, Google Meet, and other video applications? Yes. Bad news about Skype. For those of you that don't know, Skype went defunct earlier this year, which is so crazy when that used to be the first video conferencing platform, but now it's gone. But all the other platforms will be able to support this over video. You can play this using your phone, just like any other Jackbox game, so your phone acts as a controller, both for online and offline play. You can play locally with people in the same room as you. They're not going away with local play. You can play with people who are in the same room and up to 6 of your friends. So it gets 7 people total, or 7 or 8 will be able to play Jackbox online. How many people can play in a single match? Online matches support up to 8 players, just like any other Trivia Murder Party title. The only difference is you may not know all of them. Do not need a subscription for online matchmaking within the game. Once you purchase the game, all online features, including matchmakers with strangers or friends, are included at no additional cost. Now, the caveat to that is if you're playing on a console that requires a subscription to access online services like Nintendo Switch Online, PlayStation Plus, or Xbox Game Pass, you will need that subscription for that console. So your best bet, to be honest, in the year 2025, you should have a gaming PC or a laptop. And then you can just use Discord. You won't have to pay for any of these online services. Will there be voice chat in the game? In early access, there will not be built-in voice chat. Creating a safe environment is a top priority for them, and building the right system takes time. So definitely on their radar for the future. When it comes to moderating online behavior that may be of a naughty nature, they are going to implement some new website called mod.jackbox.tv to continue to offer moderation tools like kicking unruly players. They've also designed a lot of the game not to need heavy moderation to keep it going forward. So that's interesting to see. There will be now moderation tools. That's great, keeping the game fun and friendly. And then finally, for online parental settings, there won't be any custom in-game parental settings at launch. They will be following the guidelines and requirements of the platforms they release on, many of which do include built-in parental controls and monitoring tools, especially if you're playing on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo does not play about their online game chat features, especially with the Switch 2 having game chat built into their Joy-Cons and their Pro controllers. You can always moderate that using the parental control app if your teen or young adult or child is playing on a Nintendo console. But overall, pretty interesting. I'm glad to know we'll have 8 players. You can play online or play locally. Hopefully, this means we are around the corner from more information coming out about the Trivia Murder Party. This month is a spooky month, as June does have a Friday the 13th coming up in about a week and a half. So if you're thinking about any news coming this way, maybe check back on the 13th and see what happens. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for Trivia Murder Party 3? And do you plan on playing locally or online?